Hi Leo, welcome to your reading for today. We're going to do the next 2 weeks of October. I am running behind on schedule. I'm sorry about that, but I feel like if I do the next 2 weeks, I can get back on schedule. And also, I'm just trying to conserve my energy here. I do get tired very often, but that's why I do take time out before I do your reading, so I'm in the best possible high vibe energy mode. So today we're going to do it a little bit different. I'm going to do some oracle cards. I'm going to do 10 cards. All have a purpose. I'll let you know what card is each. I'll also have it up on the video when I edit. And also we're going to do some 3 bonus cards with clarity. Everything's going to be clarified apart from the top oracle cards, because it's pretty much straightforward. But let's get into it. Hope you're doing well, Leo. Let's see what the energies reveal for the next 2 weeks for you, Leo. Let's see. We're going to pick these out. We've got 2 cards. A second chance. It's never too late. New possibility. So you've got the second bloom here, and the Holy Grail. Stop the endless searching, inner quest. So straight away this is saying there is a second chance for you guys here, Leo. It's not too late to do what you need to do. If you put something off, it's now time to get in charge, now time to step up, now time to be that leader and step up and do what you've been putting off in your plans or taking action. There is possibilities coming up for you. And stop the endless searching. Now what this means, it means stop trying to control the situation. And if you're not trying to control the situation, allow things to pan out as they will. So this is about allowing things to progress, allowing things to happen as they will. You don't have to run after something to get it. You just have to do what you need to do and then let it go and let it happen for you. But here the second bloom is saying all is not lost. You have a second chance. So if you've made plans before and you've left them on the back burner for, now's the time to get started, get ready, because there's this inner quest of that you're trying to find purpose here. The Holy Grail, this is just saying that you're trying to find purpose, and sometimes you want to take on the reins, you know, and try and control a situation. But sometimes if we take a step back and breathe a little bit and just allow things to pan out as they will, we can get back on track. We can gain that a bit of breath moment where we can just be still, be calm, and then we can see things much more in a clearer situation. But it's also letting you know you're going to have a second chance. You're going to be able to do something that you put off, or something that you wanted to do anyway, but the timing wasn't right for you. So perhaps something just didn't pan out, and now you've got that second bloom here coming up, is saying all is not lost here. But don't feel like you need to control the situation, because what is yours anyway. So those 2 cards there. We'll get some of these tea leaf reading cards. These are a new deck, this one. I'm not too sure about this deck, whether I'm going to use this again in a reading. They're okay, I guess, but some of them they have a little bit of some cards in there, not all the best. Okay, so I'll do 4, I think. Carrot, opportunity, or windfall. So that's a good card there for you. Carrot. It's a bit like the dangling carrot, dangling that winner's streak here, I feel. So again, that's complementing the second chance. Look at that card wanting to pop out. Unicorn, use your intuition to make beneficial changes. You're on a great start here, Leo. So all is not lost, I want to say. Keep moving forward on your path. Keep pushing yourself forward. If you need to rest. Where is that card gone? Where'd it go? Okay, we're not going to look for that card because I don't even know where it went. I'm pretty sure there was a card that flew out, and would you believe I can't find it? So it's not meant to be anyway. So let's do another card here. I might do one from the, actually I'll do cards, these 2 cards here, and this deck here. They're pretty much the same deck, but they got a lot of cards in here. So let's do 2 more. That one, you've got the axe. Forces working against you, so something might be working again. It's like that feeling of trying to control something. So the more you try and control something, the more you try and push something to happen, there's that little bit of that roadblock where it just doesn't seem to happen. It's like when you're watching something it's like when you refresh something on social media and nothing seems to plan out the way that you thought, and then when you go and do something, wow, there you go, something's happened. It's like if you're watching something to happen, it never really happens. It's like when you leave things to be, they magically get momentum and start moving forward. So it's a bit like that. Don't try and control a situation, allow it to happen as it will. Bow, you are highly thought of. So I'll show you these cards. You've got the carrot, so opportunity or windfall. So again, it's like that second chance here. It complements that second chance. There's an opportunity here, or windfall, maybe money coming in for you. The unicorn is saying use your intuition to make beneficial changes. So use your intuition to find out what you want, Leo, and use it for your benefit so that you can get the most accurate information of what soul deep messages that you need to know. And you are the one that has the deepest answers anyway for what feels right for you. So use your knowledge, use your wisdom to help you make changes on your path. And the axe here is saying forces working against you. I just feel like if you keep pushing and pushing and pushing for something to happen, sometimes it's not going to happen. But then when you just leave it be, let it go and go off and do something else, or go off and keep busy, that magically something starts panning out, something starts magically happening. It just get the ball rolling a little bit here. With the bow, you are highly thought of. So perhaps there's people who look at you from a distance or even close by who are quite happy or see your success. They might actually they might be just close members of your family who are thinking about you, or friends. And it's a bit of a just I just feel like a bit of a reminiscing feeling here. So perhaps some of you are reminiscing past connections or something like that, or past friendships. You may be wanting to reconnect with someone. I don't know, that's just coming in to me, so take what you will with it. If it doesn't resonate, it doesn't resonate. Now your first card is going to be what the energy is now around you. So we will be getting clarifying cards as we go. We'll be getting clarifying cards with all these cards. So the energy now for Leo, you're shown as a Queen of Swords. So this is showing that you're very much got your mind and eyes set on the future. You know what you want to do, and if you're not, you're just about to know what you want to do. You will be getting started. You have your sights, your eyes set on something magnificent going in the future. You're moving away from the past. You're looking forward. You've got plans, and that's a bit like the second chance here, where new possibilities are coming in. And you can see her. She's looking very, very strongly at the future, and she's thinking about life and what she wants to do. And it's a matter of fact energy here, where she knows exactly what she wants to do. She is confident, self-assured, and she's going to go after all those things that she's made plans. It's a bit of having a checklist there where she's ticking off all her goals. So that's what I feel, Leo, that's what you're doing. Ticking off all your goals, what you want to do, and get things in motion. Now the second card is direction, what direction you're going in. Queen of Wands, so there's new energy, beautiful energy here, where you are building something, you're creating something, you've got a curious mind, and you're trusting in your intuition here, and you're going to step outside your comfort zone. I feel like this. It feels like, if you see, she's got the energy coming out of her hands and her wands in her other hand, and she's got the cat there for intuition. This is saying that she's trusting in her intuition, and she's going forward with her plans, and she's making things happen on her own. She's doing it herself. She doesn't need anyone to tell her what to do or how to do it. She's going to do her way, her unique way. So that's what I feel you're doing, and that's you're going in the direction of making plans, doing things your own way, and creating something beautiful. It's like future planning here. I do feel there's a lot of future planning and making like a list. I feel like you've got a list coming out, like you're ticking off a list. Okay, I gotta do this is what I want in my life, and this is how I'm gonna go about it. The third card is growth. What you've learned, what you're growing. Growing is in, like, there's lessons to be learned, or you've learned lessons. It's grown you into more wisdom, strength, that type of thing. So let's see what you've learned. Growth. Six of Cups. You've learned from the past. You've learned things that have satisfied you, things that have not satisfied you, and you're picking and choosing. I feel with these cups a little bit, it's a bit of picking and choosing what you want to do and not settling for past mistakes or past problems. You now, again, that Queen of Swords energy where you're self-assured, you know exactly what you want to do and you're not going to make mistakes from the past. So you now, even if you've got fond memories of the past, there's some things in the past that you may no longer wish to admire, I want to say, but it's like you are focusing on what you do have, focusing on in the front, and allowing the past to go back, you know, stay in the background, I guess. And you've learned all then is to learn from the past. And sometimes you can reminisce in the past memories, but then you learn from what no longer serves you. I think these ones are upside down. Okay, so the fourth card is obstacles and challenges. What's obstacles? These cards really wanted to come out, or challenges, or on your path, or what you've gone through. Okay, these quite a bit of cards jumped out, so I'm going to have them because obviously they wanted to come out. Obstacles or challenges, there may be some holding on to money, maybe financial situation, or maybe money might be tight, or if it's not that, then it could be where you're holding on to something, you're trying to make something happen, you're trying to grip it so hard so that you don't want to let that go. Again, a bit of that control issue where you stop the endless searching, stop trying to control the situation, allow things to plan out as they will, allow nature to run its course. And it's a bit like that. It's like let the universe make things happen in the way that is. You still can do stuff, but you don't need to go rushing in to make things happen, I feel. So I feel like you need to release a little bit of that control, that holding on to something. There's something that you're holding on to, trying to grasp it. You don't want to lose it. So I do feel that you need to let the grasp of your hands on something, on a project, on idea, let that loosen a little bit so you don't have to be so I guess stressing yourself out or being frustrated that maybe things aren't going the way that you want them to go. But again, you've got that second chance here, so allow things to go as smoothly as possible, and then, you know, what works for you will work for you, what doesn't, then allow that to, you know, run its course. And you've got the Two of Cups, the King of Cups, and the Five of Cups. So again, this is an energy of there's something that you really love here, but there's something that you're feeling like it's lacking. There's a lack energy there. So perhaps it could be feeling like you might be holding on to a relationship, or there might be a relationship or something or a project or an idea that's just not feeling right. So now you're going to try and you're trying to make things happen. You're trying to make things work here with the King of Cups here. But I do feel it's time to take a step back, evaluate the situation and see what works for you. Be committed to things with the Two of Cups. Be committed to things that really nourish your soul. With the King of Cups, you want to create an energy of abundance here, so remove that lack feeling here. And if it's not to do with a relationship, it can be anything, a project, idea, work situation. It's about letting things, the whole message here in your reading, Leo, is to let things flow, let things happen. Yes, you can have a say in it. Yes, you can move things along, but you don't have to pressure yourself to get things done in its perfect timing, perfect setting, because there's no perfect timing in the world. You know, things will happen when they happen, and what's for you will be for you. What's not for you will run its course and go out of your life here. So the Two of Cups, the King of Cups, and the Five of Cups are saying there is a commitment here with love. It could be a commitment to a project or person, but there's also that lack of feeling like. So perhaps you're feeling a bit tight with the money, and if you're not feeling tight, there's some sort of resources that you're holding on to for fear of loss, for fear of thinking you won't have enough. But that commitment to your path, I feel like, is going to weigh up much more heavily than the lack or loss feeling. So let that lack loss feeling go away. And if you don't have the lack or loss feeling where you're feeling like you don't have enough, then it just means that look to the future, look how you can manifest things in your life, how you can make things much more better, and you have opportunities again to make changes, and there is opportunities here. Remember, there's second chance. There's a bit of an opportunity coming in for you anyway, so you don't have to try too hard to get things moving. So with the fifth card is the focus. What are you focusing on? You're focusing on destiny, you're focusing on moving forward. There's something urging you, calling you to move forward and making changes here. The Six of Swords is a bit like, okay, allow destiny to move you forward, allow changes to happen, allow that urge within you to come forward, and you're not going to stop listening to that urge, that calling, because it's just going to keep going on and on until you actually take action and make things happen. So you're focusing on new energy, you're focusing on a new path, and you're making plans here. So again, that checklist where you've got that goals, you've got a checklist of what you want to do in your life, and again, that energy of the Queen of Swords, she's really sure of herself. So that's right, you're really sure of yourself on your path here. But remember, don't hold your grasp on something, allow it to flow. With the Six of Swords, she has no control of the situation. It's going to pull her forward whether she wants it or not. It's just that destiny feeling, that urge, that calling. It's like that call of the future, the call of your future self, the call of the destiny is pulling you forward, and you can't stop but go forward, is what I want to say. So that's what you're focusing on, new changes, destiny. Now, number 6 card is what you need to let go of. I think I might put them underneath. What you need to let go of. Three of Cups, so there might be a feeling like you don't, the Three of Cups is a time of happy family, happy connection, celebrating something. So perhaps again, that control to have something happen. I feel you have to let go of that control to have something happen, or trying to have that happiness. And yes, you can have that happiness, but don't punish yourself if you're not getting things exactly how set out in motion, how they can or should be in your mind or the way you feel. But I do feel that it's a let go of feeling like you can't celebrate life, you can't have that happiness. So I do feel, I'm going to get another card here, but it just feels like you need to walk towards happiness, you need to walk towards family get-togethers and with other people, and perhaps letting go of feeling like you're not enough or you don't have enough. Again, that Five of Cups energy, and forces working against you that need to control a situation. Perhaps you need to allow things to flow, and you'll get that happy celebration anyway. So perhaps feeling like you haven't got that success that you seek exactly how you want. Things will happen in their own time. The Three of Cups and the King of Swords, yeah. So you're looking out onto the future again, that strong energy of I've learned all my lessons, I know what I want to do, and I want to make things happen, but first I'm going to plan them out. So that's what I feel you're doing. So let go of the need of controlling a situation. Yes, you can plan things out, but don't force things to happen. Don't force yourself to do something if you're feeling tired or run down or fatigued. Allow things to flow. It will happen in its own time. Don't punish yourself if you can't get onto a project or work or something because your body says I need to rest, or your mind says I need to rest. Allow that rest to happen. The next card is persevere. So what are you persevering with for Leo? Okay, I'm going to take the 2 cards. I'm not going to, actually we'll take the 3 because a lot of cards are coming out for you, Leo. Normally only 1. So it's about listening to your intuition. You're following your intuition here. Okay, you've got 3 cards. You've got the Hermit card, the Moon card, and the Ace of Swords. This is straight away saying you're persevering on a path of intuition. You're listening to your intuition, but there is a need to let go of those fears here and trusting on your path. So I do feel that you're persevering onto a new path here. The Hermit is showing there's a light there, there's a pathway there, and that's where you're moving towards. You're moving towards your destiny. I just feel that you're planning things out in your mind and body and soul. I feel in all areas, just so you can get to where you want to go. And the Moon card is saying there's a time to listen to your intuition and let go of any fears here that may be coming through. The Ace of Swords is definitely listening to your intuition on the path that you're going. So I do feel you're persevering a path of intuitive knowing, and knowing what you want to do on your path in your future, and trusting in what's coming forward to what the insights that you have within you, the wisdom to tell you this is what I feel like I'm doing. So Leo, I do feel that you're trusting in your intuition here, and you're making plans, and you're going forward, and that's what you're persevering with. The 8th card is what you're seen as. in tarot. The card that resembles you, what you've seen as well. We're going to, okay, you keep getting double cards, or lots of cards here for you, Leo, lots of energy. Page of Pentacles, you're seen as someone who's committed, someone who's loving, someone who's caring, because you're the Lovers card here, someone who's romantic here, and someone who, or if not romantic, then it's someone who's committed to their path, committed to others, very supportive. Page of Pentacles, you're quite sure of your path, you're quite sure of that new plan that you're making. There's a plan, there's a stability that you want, and you've thought about something and you're going forward and you're quite sure of yourself and you're quite committed on your path here to that stability. So I do feel that you're seen as someone who's committed and going to go forward on their path and going to take chances here. But you are someone who would like to plan things or make things happen in a certain way, but you're quite committed to yourself, you're quite committed to your path, and that's what I feel that you're seen as. The 9th card is success to accomplish. What success is coming for you? I think I'm going to pick these cards so they don't all start flying out. So this one, straight 3 of Pentacles, you're the success, your teamwork, dream work. 3 of Pentacles saying hard work pays off here. You're working with others, you're working with yourself, you're working with different energies, I feel here, with other people, and this is going to make your work much more sufficient and beautiful, and you just got that supportive people here. And if you don't have supportive people, then you're just working with your higher self, your spirit guides and the universe as a whole, but you're really dedicated to your work, you're really dedicated to your planning your life out, and really going to put the hard work in. So that's what you're going to do. You're going to reap what you sow. The hard work you put in is going to pay off here. I do feel there's just quite a bit of success here coming through. And the path that you're going to take in the current path you're going to take, and a new path, current path. It's just the future path going forward, what path to take. Okay, that card came out. Okay, changes. So yeah, it just beautifully melts in, I want to say, with the Unicorn card. Use your intuition to make beneficial changes. So again, you've got chance, second chance here, you've got the opportunity here, you've got and so the Tower card is saying what the path to take is making big changes. There's going to be big substantial changes on your path, and I do feel you're making them happen yourself because you want a new life, you want a new destiny, you want things to change, and certain things you'll have a certain way, but there's something that you just want more of, and it's that urge, again with the 6 of Swords, that urge, that inner calling that's telling you, I want to do this and this is how I'm going to do it. So let's get some justice will prevail here. Balancing, needing to balance. 9 things are going to work in your favor, so that's a bonus card that came out. So the energy, now we'll do a clarification card here. I'm going to pick this one out. Yep, the King of Swords, going forward, you're straight up sure of yourself. This is no emotions here, it's straight away listening to what you want, your intellect here, and trusting in the path that you take here. Both King and Queen of Swords is you're quite determined on your pathway to make things happen. You set your sights on something, and that's what you're going to do. You're going to go for it, and that's what I feel you're doing. You've got your focus. You're quite focused here. So with the direction you're going with the Queen of Wands, that opportunity, taking things, doing things what you want, your unique way, yet you're taking a leap of faith here. You're making things happen. You're not just sitting around hoping something will happen. You're going to take the lead and you're going to make powerful changes here. So I do feel this is your message. You're making powerful changes, Leo. So you're changing your life. I just feel you're being urged to listen to that inner calling, listen to that calling, listen to the urge of what you want to do. And here's a leap of faith, and that's what you're going. You're making something happen. Something's creative. You're thinking about things, and you're not questioning that at all. And that's what you're going to do. You're going to take that leap of faith and going forward with it. Now the growth, learning from past, learning lessons, what you want, what you don't want. Clarity card, the Page of Pentacles. You want stability, so maybe in the past you didn't have that stability in your life. Maybe family wasn't so stable, and if it's not family, then there's something in your past that wasn't very strongly stable, but you're making stability happen in your life, because you've got the Page of Pentacles twice. The Page of Pentacles is having an idea, a financial idea, and it's a financial idea of stability and wanting more for yourself, and you have come up with this idea yourself, and it's something that you're quite sure of, and it's unique in your own unique way, and no one's going to stop you from making those plans and going forward, I feel here, because you're making it happen, and no questions about that. So that's your growth. You've learnt from the past, and now you're moving forward. You want something much more stable in your life. So with the 4th card of obstacles and challenges, the Wheel of Fortune. So I do feel it might, hard work pays off, I want to say, with this. So Wheel of Fortune, remember you've got the 5 of Cups, you've got the 4 of Pentacles, you've got the King of Cups and 2 of Cups, and then you've got the Wheel of Fortune. I feel the obstacles is trying to push things to happen, trying to make things happen. So perhaps you want that success so much that you want to try and make it happen so much, but Spirit is saying success is going to happen, but let it flow. Let it flow. Don't push it to happen. Just let it flow. Be committed on your path, yes. Do things what you want to do, yes. But don't get upset, or not that you are, but don't allow yourself to be worried or fearful that something won't happen, because progress it happens in stages. Sometimes we see something happening, sometimes it's a bit of quietness, and in the quiet times when you learn things, gain new knowledge, and rest. That's what you do. You don't force things to happen. So with the focused, what you're focusing on making changes and going forward and listening to the inner calling. Let's get the clarity card here. Yeah, 2 of Pentacles, there's a need for balance here. So you're balancing some things out. You're deciding on, you might be even deciding on 2 things, what you want to do. But I do feel you're going to make changes either way. If there's something that you put off because you're not quite sure, the message here that you are going to make that change anyway, because the 6 of Swords is saying something's pulling you towards it. But there is a need for balance. So perhaps a balance between mind, body and soul. I'm saying that just give yourself time to think things through, and you're going to make that change anyway. The 6th card is what you need to let go of. Let go of that you can't get what you want. I just feel you've got happy cards here, 3 of Cups and 9 of Cups, and you want that success quite badly. And the message here is letting go of feeling that you can't have it, because you can have it. The 9 of Cups is saying you're going to have it anyway, but just let it flow. That's what I feel, that you just, I know it's hard to, to let things flow, because life is not about letting things flow, but what that really means is just don't stress out about or put fears or worries in things. Take things as they are, look at things from a higher perspective, and know that what's yours will not go. It will be yours. So don't feel that you have to force something to happen for it to happen, or a certain way. If you don't do this, it won't happen. No, keep going on your path, and you'll get to where you want to go in the long run. Okay, the 7th card is persevere, what you need to persevere with. Listening to your intuition, going forward with that project, that idea, and just trust. This is about trusting in yourself. You're persevering, trusting in yourself, gaining that knowledge and wisdom. It's about finally trusting in yourself, trusting in what you want to do in life. So that's what I feel it is with you. So let's get one more card for clarity. The 10 of Swords. Something's ended. So this is why you're trusting in your intuition to make changes. Something has ended. So you are persevering with a new project, because the Ace of Swords is something new coming in, and your intuition is telling you time to make changes, because something's clearly ended. So you're going to move away from what no longer is on your path or no longer serving you, and you're going to go forward with that. Now the 8th card is what you're seen as. Remember, you're committed to your stability, you're committed to your new plans in motion, and there's a Queen of Wands. You're definitely making things happen. There's an idea that you've come up with, and you're trusting in that idea. You're not going to second guess yourself, and even if you have some doubt, you're still going to do it anyway. So that's what I feel you're doing. You're going to do it anyway. You're committed to your path, and that's what I feel you're doing. You're committed to your stability, wanting that success, I feel, as well with that. So the 9th card is success to accomplish. Seven of Pentacles. I told you, hard work pays off, Leo. Three of Pentacles. Remember I said that hard work, teamwork is dream work. And even if you're not working with others, you're working with yourself. You're working with spirit. You're working with the universe. You're working with your inner calling if you're not working with others. But it's just dedicated to your work. Oops, sorry. And there's your Seven of Pentacles saying you're now put in the hard work, the past. You've put in so much work. That's why I feel the Six of Cups is coming as well, because you're putting a lot of work for things, and now you're waiting for the fruits of your labor, that success to come in. Again, it's about allowing things to happen as they will. Your success will come in. There's no need to try and make it happen. It's going to come in whether you want it or not. Is pretty much what I want to say. And the path that you're taking currently, you're making big changes, or big changes are coming in for you. I do feel it's destiny calling here. Obviously, we've been saying that for a while. And a bit of a wake-up call, yeah. So this is saying big changes are coming in. A bit of a wake-up call, recreating yourself, rebirthing something new. You're making something new of yourself, and you're making plans and big changes. It's like those changes have to happen. It's just pretty much saying changes had to happen, and now you realize the changes had to happen, and you're going forward with that. So let's get some other cards. We've got the 3 bonus cards. The first message is a message from your highest spirit guide. So that's a card coming in. So first, oops, we want the whole deck. So the first card is Six of Pentacles. The good you do comes back to you. So that's the message. The hard work that you're going to do will pay off, and I do feel it's time to replenish yourself as well. Give yourself that rest. Again, remember that control situation. Even if you're not feeling control, it's feeling like you want things to happen now, and allow things to happen as they are. But this is about giving and receiving. The good you do comes back to you, but it's also about nourishing yourself. Nourishing yourself first, so when you fill your cup up, then you can help others too. With the second message, it's the soul message from your soul. This reading has turned out to be pretty good for you guys, for Leo. 8 of Wands. You're going forward. Things are happening. You'll probably, it feels a bit like you can't believe your luck. That's what I want to say. It's a bit of a feeling like you can't believe your luck. Things are now start to show. So I do feel that you're going to start seeing things happening a bit like like what I said, where if you watch something, try and watch something to grow, something to make happen, it just nothing's happening. And then when you just go about your day, and then things start happening without you even thinking about it, because you're now easing off the energy. It feels like that the 8 of Wands is you can't believe your good luck, that things are start to show progress. I feel with this. So that's your soul message. Things are taking shape. You're taking action as well. The third message is, where is your higher self soul taking you? 3 of Cups, taking you to that happiness. Remember I said stop trying to control that happiness, or trying to get it in, or maybe trying to make things happen and need to let go. You're going to get that success anyway. Well, there's your success. You're celebrating something. So your higher self is telling you you're going to be going to that happiness, that's celebrating success. It's celebrating everything that you've accomplished. That's what the message here. It's celebrating everything that you've accomplished. And that's where you're going. So it's beautiful cards here. It's like things have just started to take shape. So I will do some clarity cards for that as well. We'll do the 6 of Pentacles, and there's the World. Something's completed, and there's a new beginning. It's a fresh energy, and the more you do, the more you receive as well. I feel it's a bit in abundance as well, but also nourishing yourself. You've nourished yourself here. Something's run its course, and now it's a new beginning. The world is at your feet. You can do anything that you set your mind to. And with the 8 of Wands, clarity for the soul message, we'll take this one. The 6 of Swords has come up twice. So you're being urged, Leo, you're definitely urged to go towards what's pulling you to go and do something else. Something is no longer that you don't want. You've completed it, it's run its course, and now you're on to something else, and something is urging you to do it. Obviously spirit, universe, whatever you resonate with, it's urging you take that inner calling and make it happen. That's what this message is. Take that inner calling, whatever is urging you to do something, now's the time to make it happen, and allowing things to happen as they will. Where is your highest self taking you? With the 3 of Cups, is taking you to victory, to happiness, to celebrating everything you've accomplished. I feel that the clarity card is Nine of Pentacles. Wow, there you go, Leo. It's the soul, your soul, your higher self soul is taking you to that stability, that conquering it all. I feel, Leo, you're conquering it all. You've got the stability coming in, the success, and you're wealthy. I feel like all that hard work is going to give you the ample amount of money. I just feel like wealth is coming forward. I mean, I'm not saying you're going to be a billionaire, but I just feel that you're going to earn a lot of money because you're dedicated on your path, and you're going to be celebrating happiness, celebrating with people, and because you've really, really done hard work, and that hard work is going to pay off with the Nine of Pentacles. So you're going to get everything that you desire with that Nine of Pentacles. It's saying you're reaping what you sow, pretty much. You are making it happen. But it's a bit of a second chance. We see the second chance. Second chance is like the universe is saying, I have your back. So thank you so much, Leo. I hope that this reading has given you some insight. If you'd like to support the channel, you know what to do. It's pretty obvious. So I'd love to see you around. Thank you so much for being here. Take care and enjoy the rest of your week. Bye-bye.